actually call them humble beginnings. From South Central Los Angeles. I went to college at a very young age. I came actually to Atlanta, to Clark Atlanta University. And for me, it's, you know, it's really who I am. It's the women that inspired our lives. It's my mother, it's my grandmother. And though she might not have been a PR agent, but she was very assertive and astute and sincere about her moment. And that's who Sheila is. Sheila is that girl, that sister that is far from the easily waverable sister. She's sincere. She is all about what she has set out in life to be. And usually that comes from not coming from much, coming from a simple beginning and wanting more in life. And so the world might see you as a little harsh or slightly abrasive, but that's just your tactic in getting forward and getting further in your lineage and your pathology in your family than maybe your mother or grandmother has said. So that was just my moment, and it spoke true to me because I'm from South Central. I'm a black girl that aspired to be a Supreme Court justice, that came to Atlanta at a young age to go to college and started doing top model. And I mean, my life has been crazy, but my sincerity in my life is what's grounded. And I think that's who Sheila is. She's very sincere about what she does. And it might not be the sweetest thing, but it is what it is.
Now, would you say that there are some real elements? So then you would say there were some
no.
elements.
Sheila is Eva all day. That was my way of saying.
Yes, that is.
Definitely. Whatever, Mike.
I love the banter between these two.
Because it's business. I started this industry, and I know this is an institution, so this is a great platform for me, because I started this business as a teenager, and I went to college, and I decided that instead of doing what I wanted to do, and I initially set out to do, this is what I'm going to do. And you have to go with it, with everything you have. And everyone might not understand your vigor. Everyone might not understand your thirst and your zeal for whatever it is you're doing, but that doesn't mean anything, because your creator is so much bigger than that. And your purpose is so much bigger than what people around you can understand. And that's who Sheila is. Sheila's that girl that gets it. If no one else in this room gets it, she gets it. And I think that in this room, you guys get it. That you are those people that your dream and your idea of what you're supposed to be and what this is supposed to be is so much bigger than just, you know, your average moment. So it might not be sweet, it might not be what you're used to, but it's what you need if you want to get forward in this moment.
Very good message, powerful message. All right, I'm going to shift to something a little bit more serious because, as I said, I did actually cry a little bit in the film. So it got a little heavy. It was funny, but it was also heavy. So I wonder what your connection was to lupus.
Oh, okay. As far as lupus goes,
right?
Well, a couple of connections. Well, the lupus situation. My grandmother, when she passed away, she had complications with lupus. And as far as foster kids go, I was a foster kid growing up. Homeless at a young age and bounced around homes and then was in the foster system. So, you know, those are things that were tied into the story because it was real. It was real life, and we were trying to tell a real story of three young ladies about, you know, just making it and understanding things. And it doesn't have to be anything glamorous or spectacular, but let's just deal with life. And let's just say what it is, which is why, you know, we named the company Air Media, which is AIR, Art Imitates Reality, you know, which comes from one of my famous movies. It's Imitation of Life. If you guys ever seen it, it's like 1939. You know, it's a great film, which is, you know, just really delves into dealing with human emotion and what we go through as people, and especially as African Americans. So let's just deal with it, and that's what it is. So we dug from my life, Walter's life. He don't know it really much, but his life, you know. And as Eva would tell you, she thinks she's Sheila. So people were brought into
I am Sheila.
She is Sheila. So we were all brought together for a purpose of telling like a real story that we could put on the screen, and hopefully was as entertaining as it was a little bit knowledgeable and giving you guys information, and also showing you that the people on stage are as human as you are. And you can do anything you want to do.
Great. Yeah. Now, I have another question for you as well, because as you said, you know, you're sitting here and you're watching yourself not only on screen, but you're also, you know, thinking back maybe to that moment when you were working with Walter to develop it, and what was that feeling that you got when you're sitting in the audience today?
Oh, well, it's very surreal, you know, sitting and watching you guys laugh over things that we were guessing what might be funny and trying to write, and is that cool, and stuff you don't know wasn't supposed to be there, but it's there because this was left. Y'all laughing, I was like, oh shit, this is cool. So it really is very surreal to see people like taking in your work, and it's amazing. And I'm telling you, if I can be sitting in Atlanta at SCAD in blue pants that are too tight for me, watching my film, y'all can do anything. Trust me.
They work. Them blue pants work.
Okay, you just got co-signed on your blue pants.
There's also a love interest in the movie, I might add.
You shot an interesting behind the scenes segment.
I wasn't
Add
allowed to
Mike Mosley.
I couldn't release the video. I mean, nobody.
You see
could-
this beautiful? She's ad.
All right.
These two have a good behind the scenes video I can't release yet. You know.
You gotta watch Mike.
Bossip.com
Love
is
you.
interested in this video.
Just give me that look again, Don.
We need to talk about that after the panel. All right, so on a more serious note, what do you want most for the general public to know about Sister Code? And this is actually a question for everyone. So if we can start with Don.
I'll go first. I really just want the general public to know that this was a film made from nothing. And like I said before, made from nothing, and you can do anything. So from one extreme to the next, don't ever try to relate the two as being your glass ceiling or how far you can go or your limitations. This really is literally a film made from nothing. I know it looks great to you guys because you're sitting there, but it's been a lot of work, a lot of tears, a lot of effort and strain on a lot of relationships, a lot of sacrifices from a lot of people, but literally from the dust. So that's really it. It's a piece of inspiration. Because if I were to take you through a 2-hour dissertation on how this film was made, you'd be like, what? How? That don't even add up. Everything they teach you in your school, hold on to it. Be steadfast. And y'all already years ahead of me. So y'all got it.
Pretty much the same thing he said, but I guess the thing on the set that people don't know about when I meet people who haven't worked on sets in LA or sets in general, like you're working anywhere from 12 to 15 hours a day. And that's what we did. That's what we did throughout the whole shoot. He's there from 7, 8 in the morning to sometimes 12, 1 o'clock at night, making sure everything is happening. And it was my first full set on the movie, and I'm working this many hours, and I'm given this opportunity. Like you said, I have hundreds of pictures, really thousands of pictures, so much video footage and stuff that probably isn't even necessary, but I was just trying to overdo it, trying to become something. And I didn't even know that they were gonna put that stuff in the movie that I did behind the scenes, but it just shows like if you keep working hard, and I spent 15, 20 hours, days on that videos, I have a lot of them. So I want people to take away hard work, 12, 15-hour workday ethic. I know it's a lot. My dad taught me that, and to keep being successful that way.
Eva.
What I want people to take away from this picture is that there is a connection and a bond with every human moment there is. It has nothing to do with color. It has nothing to do with it's a first-time filmmaker or a black filmmaker or black actors. This is real life. And us people are literally dying in the world from the illnesses that live. And we deal with life circumstances that are, no matter what color you are. You can be Indian, African, Asian. We all have the same trials. And so it has nothing to do with our color. And I think the beauty of this film is that it was made an inspiration from who we are, but it is a story that is for everyone. It has nothing to do with who you are. So when it comes to Sister Code, I hope that everyone takes away with the bond that we must create with people in life. Be it blood related, be it the same color, or the same hue, or the same hair texture, or whatever, but we need each other. And there is nothing in this life that is actually accomplished alone. We need each other in life. Our sisters by blood, our sisters by God, our sisters by chance.